Ahoy, and jolly Friday, me mateys. As you can see, I be without my holy tricord today. I, I bear my noodly appendage to make a point. When I wear my tricord, I wear it as an expression, an affirmation of my religious beliefs, and to signify to the world that I am a Pastafarian. This is not because I am compelled to, but because I choose to. Likewise, there are those of other religious faiths who choose to signify their religious affiliation to the world by wearing a turban, a yarmulke, a dastar, or any one of a number of other head coverings. I say again, choose to. In Canada, the freedom of religion and religious expression are protections guaranteed under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms in Section 2A and 2B. At the same time, we must be aware there are women around the world, including in Canada, for whom religious head coverings are not a choice, and who face punishment and even death for their disobedience where they are prohibited from removing them. This segues into the topic of today's sermon. So I invite you to ensconce yourselves in the saucy embrace of our Pastafarian faith to reflect upon an important topic that has plagued religious and non-religious communities alike, the evils of dogmatism. In our Pastafarianism, we hold dear the belief in the divine power of the flying spaghetti monster who, in his drunken stupor, created the universe with his noodly appendage. We celebrate the freedom of thought and encourage individuality, for we understand that true enlightenment comes from questioning and exploring, rather than blindly adhering to rigid dogmas. Dogmatism, my fellow Pastafarians, is a foul monster that lurks in the shadows of human discourse. It shackles minds, stifles creativity, and breeds intolerance. It is the notion that one's own beliefs are infallible and superior to all others, thereby closing the doors to new ideas and perspectives. It is a dangerous enemy that hampers progress and divides communities. Our faith, with its delightful humor and flexible doctrines, stands as a stark contrast to the grim visage of dogmatism. We reject the notion that any belief should be immune to scrutiny or criticism. Instead, we embrace the spirit of openness, welcoming dialogue and questioning as tools for growth and understanding. Dogmatism can be found in every corner of human existence, not limited to religious institutions alone. It seeps into politics, government institutions, science, and even personal relationships. It erects walls that separate us, turning disagreements into bitter battles and dehumanizing those who dare to dissent. But, my fellow followers of the flying spaghetti monster, let us remember that our faith teaches us to be tolerant and accepting. We understand that diversity of thought is what makes the world a vibrant and exciting place. It is through respectful engagement with different ideas that we expand our knowledge and promote harmony among all. To combat the evils of dogmatism, we must practice empathy and active listening. We must resist the temptation to dismiss opposing viewpoints out of hand. Instead, let us engage in meaningful conversations, seeking common ground and understanding. Through this process, we can dismantle the barriers that divide us and foster a more inclusive and accepting society. May we, as proud Pastafarians, always remember that our faith is not just a set of rituals or beliefs. It is a way of life that celebrates the power of reason, humor, and compassion. Let us spread the message of tolerance and open-mindedness to all corners of the world, guiding others away from the clutches of dogmatism and towards a brighter future. As we conclude this sermon, let us recite the noodle prayer. Ramen, no flying spaghetti monster. Grant us the wisdom to resist dogmatism, the courage to question, and the compassion to embrace all those who seek truth. May we ever use our noodly appendages to reach out in friendship and understanding. Ramen. May the blessings of the flying spaghetti monster be with you all. Hi, hi, and goodbye.